Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. After a long hiatus, I figured it's been long enough since I've played FTL to get over a little bit of my fatigue, but I definitely don't want to play a game that I've been in the middle of since several months ago. So let's go ahead and confirm starting a new game. I'm actually going to play on easy. I've gotten over my feeling that that's like cheating or whatever, because... Hang on a second. Okay, good. I do still have my save. I was just making sure. But anyway, yeah, I've read a lot about FTL and people saying that it's really not fair to try to play on normal mode. Normal mode is more like extra hard mode. And on easy mode, it's way easier to unlock some new ships, get some new like layouts unlocked, and from there be able to go on and play the game a little bit better. So it's been so long, let's just play with the normal ship this time, because I'm familiar with it. And get started here. So we're on easy mode. This should be, I've never actually played easy mode before, so this should be a good experience, a good way to get back into FTL. Alright, so an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members. No, fuck you. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. This has a double bonus for us because we if we win here, then we get a new slave, which is a new crew member. Oh god, I forgot to put people in rooms. Okay, well, for now, we just want to starve this guy out. So, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. If we can get him into the med bay, let's try getting two people. You can't control click. Damn it, that sucks. Anyway, let's try getting those guys over there. Hopefully he'll just go in there and fight us in the med bay. Because that's basically our best bet. Just go in there, man. Just go up. Ah, fuck. What an asshole. Oh, don't kill the sensors, man. Oh, well, let's just send him in there to fight. I'd, close some doors. Man, it's been a long time since I have played FTL. But anyway, pretty soon, our burst laser is going to be up, and we're going to go straight for their weapons for the first shot. Because that should hopefully stop us from taking some damage. Yep, great. Next up, we'll go for the shields to get through with this a little bit faster. Let's get this guy into the med bay. You can man the shields. Accept their offer, yes. So right away we're starting off with a Rockman. That is pretty nice. The Rockman can be in charge of weapons, I think, because that will put him in sort of a more centralized location. Let's go ahead and turn on the med bay. Excuse me if my my FTL acumen is very poor, by the way, as we get started here. It's been a long time since I've played this game. But I feel like putting the Rockman in the weapons room is sort of a central area, so if we have fire somewhere, he'll be able to go and take them out pretty easily, which is nice. Of course, if you don't recall, Rockmen are immune to fire, but move very slowly. So let's go ahead and jump to the next sector. As always, we want to try to hit as many sectors as possible. It's like Isaac. We're not trying to rush. We're trying to get everything out of a floor that we can. We definitely do not want to give these guys 25 scrap for no reason. This looks like a Zoltan ship without an energy shield, which is interesting. Not something you see every day for sure. Let's go ahead and attack their weapons. So what are we looking for? Primarily, in this early sector, we're looking to get enough scrap to hopefully buy a weapon that's good. Because we don't want to have to waste these missiles all the time. Because, of course, having to waste missiles every time we are in a tough situation is not great. We want to have good beam weapons that are renewable and don't take extra stuff so much. Man, they repaired their weapons so fast. I should have just attacked them again. Oh, there's a fire. Oops. Let's just send Mr. Rockman to take care of that. As we get, wow, we got a drone out of that, as well as some nice stuff. So we'll let the Rockman take care of the fire. We could upgrade our ship a little bit, but I don't think that's really necessary right now. I want to, again, hang on to the scrap. For store. Okay, let's go ahead and go here, and then we can get out this way. What do you got for me? Rebel Scout. Intervene to defend the outpost. We want to get into as much combat as possible because combat means upgrades. If we avoid combat for too long, we're just delaying the inevitable because later on we'll be underpowered and not really able to do anything. So let's go ahead and, as per usual, attack the weapons first. And now we play the waiting game. He's gonna shoot missiles right through my shields. Oh well. And this time I think I am just gonna focus the weapons because they're gonna get those back up before I can really do much else. And I can still damage them just fine through the shield. It's gonna take a little bit of extra time, but that's fine with me. Because, you know, maybe we can light it on fire, kill some dudes in there. Who knows? Could be a good time. Ah, man, he managed to get a missile off. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, God, he broke the O2. Come on. Man. Don't be like that. So we gotta obviously get that fixed immediately because breathing is something that our people kind of rely upon. Let's open these adjacent doors to get some more oxygen in there. Excellent. Close the doors. And those guys did take some damage from that for sure, but you know, I think they'll be okay. And just one more hit on the shields, or on the weapons, of course, to make sure we don't take any more damage. So far, yeah, super easy compared to the normal game. I would have gotten my ass kicked by those missiles otherwise. But we got a fair amount of materials there. Let's go ahead and check out the store before the rebels get there, which is going to happen very shortly, and then we'll have to run away pretty quickly. Oh, whole beam. Oh, beam weapons are so good. I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. I would also like cloaking, but you know, you can't have everything that you want. Let's go ahead and sell this system repair drone, and then we have a good idea of what kind of stuff we're working with here. Heavy ion is nice as well, but whole beam, it's nice, man. It has a nice long beam and does damage very well. So we're gonna get the whole beam. We're going to, with the rest of our money, excuse me. I think we're going to save the rest of our money for ship upgrades, because now that we have the whole beam, we need 2 more weapon power to use it. So let's go ahead and, we can't even upgrade the weapons yet. Alright. Okay, so with a tiny bit more scrap, we'll be able to turn the whole beam on instead of the Artemis. And that's going to be, I think, the best situation for us until we get more money. But we definitely know what we need to save up for now. We need money to upgrade our weapon system so that we can use that beam we just bought. Let's intervene to defend the outpost. Every time, man. Always intervene to defend the outpost. Attack the weapons. Hopefully we can get our charge up before they can attack. They have no shield, so this should not be a very difficult fight. Just took a little bit of ion hit there. Yep, their weapons are totally down now. Should be no problem. They should have trouble repairing that. I'm going to go for the pilot so that they'll stop evading as well. But really, strategy was not necessary there. Super easy fight. Get a little bit more scrap, and a little bit more scrap, as well as some, you know, various niceties. Let's go ahead and upgrade our weapon system now, as well as buy another power bar. And now, if we turn off Artemis, we can turn on the whole beam. I'm going to put Artemis on the 3 slot. And now we have the burst laser as well as the whole beam. So if you're new to FTL, which some of you might be, I've gained probably like 5,000 subscribers since the last time I did an FTL video. Beams are really nice because they do a lot of damage in a line. If you look here, see they'll hit every room that's in their line. But the issue is they can't go through shields, or they can, but every bar of shields takes away 1 damage from them. And this whole beam only does like 1 damage per... Oops, actually, let's cancel that. We're not going to be able to do anything about that, unfortunately. Not too important to fix the medbay right now. I'd rather have people manning their stations to improve our ship's stuff. But yeah, okay, so now we're going to attack the weapons. And as soon as their shields go down, then we're going to set the beam to fire. We want to go shields first for sure, to try to get them down. And we also want to hit as many systemless rooms as possible, because because whole beam does double damage on system rooms. Oops, that's the wrong thing. See, I want to... Yeah, that's gonna be good. All right. Yeah, so we'll do a shit ton of damage. Yeah, they're gonna try to escape. Good luck with that. They should be in severe trouble now. Let's go for their engines now, just in case they have a chance to escape. So we'll just destroy their engines so they can't. Really didn't matter since they were one hit from death, but hey. We get some good stuff there. And let's go ahead and fix the med bay and also make sure that everybody's healed up. We might as well power that up when it gets up. Come on, Rockman. We don't have all day. And where do these guys go? This guy's only good at fighting? Where has he been? I think the shields. I guess we haven't taken a lot of hits on our shields. Like, most of these guys have had fucking lasers, which is annoying as hell. King seems to be a weapons aficionado, and of course the, oh wait. No, he should be, yeah, he should be engines. I don't know why he has some weapons experience. Nick Me is a little bit good at shields. Anyway, let's turn off the med bay, turn back on the hull beam, and jump to the next sector. I kind of want to go here, but we're running into this thing where the rebels are going to come for us very soon, so we have to be careful about that. But we do want to hit as many sectors as we possibly can before the rebels get here. He deployed a virus and, oh, disrupted our shield system. That's shitty. Alright, so we have no shields. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just attack their weapons and their everything else with the beam. They have no shield, so the beam is going to be incredibly effective on them. It's impossible to evade a beam. You can only block it with shields, and it does a ton of damage. Oh shit. They took down our oxygen system. Alright, I was about to take a sip of tea, but let's send somebody to fix that for sure before it becomes an issue. And this guy can repair the shields while they are doing that. And hopefully we don't start to suffocate. I don't think anybody's injured, so... Oh, actually, Nikmi is. So let's go ahead and power up the med bay. And put people back in their respective areas. And jump to the next sector. Let's see here. Looks like this is going to be safe. That'll give us a good shot to the exit for sure. So let's do that. Wow, just some cool stuff floating around here. Another drone. We got a distress beacon on the way to the exit. I have to go here anyway. I literally had no choice. Let's definitely send the rock crew member in to fix these fires. Contact the survivors, and we get, ooh, augment scrap recovery arm. That is good shit. If we look at the equipment here. Allows the ship to collect 10% more scrap from any source. That is incredibly useful. It will just allow us to basically have 10% more experience from kills, essentially. Let's go ahead. Did I say essentially twice in a row? I think I did. Anyway, let's go ahead and invest in another shield bar here. We're going to be one short, so you got to take one out of the engines to put another shield bar in. Totally useless, totally worth it unless we're fighting a ship that happens to have a oh, we could go to the store. Why did I just spend all my scrap when there was a store? Damn it, I didn't know. I should have looked. Oh well, let's go ahead and check this area out before we leave. No reason to go to the store with 20 scrap. It's basically nothing we could get there. Fuel -3, drone parts plus, or fuel -2, drone parts +3. No thank you, because I don't use drones at all. So that was kind of a waste of fuel going there. But let's go ahead and check out this one last place here. Wait, was that the exit? I thought the adjacent place was the exit. Fuck. I might have just fucked us. I think we might have to... oh, definitely Dennis has invited me to play Dota 2. Sorry, Dennis, I'm making a video right now, but maybe in about 10 minutes. This is a storage vessel. Yeah, let's definitely attack the automated ship. And go ahead and attack their shields first off. These guys appear to have a beam and a laser just like us, which is great because we just got level 2 shields, so they'll probably have a lot of difficulty harming us. Or actually, oh god, I've made a huge mistake, but we might be able to get a hit off anyway. Let's see. Why did I go for their shields first? I guess so the beam could do more work. Yeah, that worked out great actually. Trust my instincts. Star Fox style, yeah. It was absolutely impossible for them to harm me through my shield because that laser only did one hit at a time and I have 2 shields. So that was nice. Let's go ahead and investigate the system. We got another defense drone. It's actually pretty goddamn nice. We do have to go through. I thought the exit was here. It's actually here. So we're gonna have to we're gonna have to fight a rebel as we try to jump to the next sector here. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll just wait for now. But the rebel ships are unusually strong, and we don't get anything if we kill them. We only like get the opportunity to jump away. So let's go ahead and attack their shields. We need their shields down to use the beam. And then we can go like that. Ah, yeah, that was a really good hit. So they're gonna be on the defensive from that one for sure, and hopefully we'll have time. We're charging our FTL drive right now. Oh, actually, oh god, we should definitely have another thing in. Oh god, this is bad. We could lose here because I was such an idiot. Our door system is on fire. Our sensors are offline. We need desperately to have another bar in engines. Unfortunately, I hate to take the energy away from shields, but we got to do it. And then, God, we have fire in the doors room. Oh, fire in the doors room means we can't fucking we can't open doors. Of course, we can still send people through the ship, but we can't like remotely open and close them, which is super shitty. Let's go ahead and attack the weapons, as well as just do another one of these hits here. Excellent. Okay, so we're keeping them on their toes here for sure. Our FTL is now. Oh, good. We lit their weapons on fire, so they're in a worse situation than we are at this point, and we actually are gonna kill them. But we suffered some heavy damage from that. Yeah, we got 1 fuel for that. Let's just go ahead and have people fix before we go. I know it said we have no time, but we actually do have plenty of time. Our punishment for ending up in this terrible situation in the first place is getting no extra shit for it. But all our dudes are still full health. All of our systems are fully repaired. We lost a lot of hull damage, as I mentioned, from that ill-considered venture. Let's go ahead and buy another power bar now that we can afford it, so that we can have our engines fully powered up, because that's important. And let's get to the next sector. We got Zoltan controlled or Zoltan controlled. I'm going to go with Zoltan controlled behind door number 1. And let's continue onward. Alright, so let's first off go up here. Huh. Oh, okay. The Zoltan died and we're fighting a slug now. I see, I see. Alright, so actually the nice thing about this slug ship is that if we can get their oxygen offline, then they have no way to fix it and they'll starve out, which sounds cruel, but it's actually really awesome because it gives us extra drops from them because we don't destroy their ships, so we get to scavenge it more efficiently. So let's go ahead and first off just try to break some stuff. Oh, that sucks, man. Let's just try to break some stuff, but okay, excellent. Their oxygen is fully offline. Now we're going pacifist mode. We are going to continue using our lasers to attack their weapons, actually, to try to get the weapons offline for at least a little while. But we don't want to kill them. We want to leave them with 1 bar of health at all costs. And they'll gradually starve out as a result. So now that their weapons are back up, I'm going to attack again. And we can do that 1 more time before we risk killing their ship. Or not risk, but we'll definitely kill their ship. Let's go ahead and do it once more. And that's going to be it. Now we wait. And I take a sip of my tea. But yeah, we should get some good stuff. You generally get a weapon or something from doing this. And they should be dead very soon. They haven't had oxygen for quite a while now. So we might have to take some hits. We might even take some damage, but it's totally worth it. Because damage really just translates to a little bit more scrap spent. Any day now, slug ship. Your denies will be sweet. Yeah, I don't think they have the ability to damage me either. This is like the perfect opportunity to pull off this this heist. I feel really bad for the Zoltan ship who died to these guys. They do not seem very good. There we go. Oh. Oh wow, we find a prisoner who somehow did not asphyxiate who offers to join my crew. That makes no goddamn sense, but we got 28 scrap as well as a slug, which is cool. The slug basically acts as an extra sensor, so we can see people moving around their ship. Let's look at the explanation of this. These telepathic slugs were shunned in the Galactic Federation for their constant thievery and manipulation of other sentient beings. Telepathic powers reveal rooms and life forms even when sensors are down. Awesome. So they're really good, especially for being in a nebula, which blocks your sensors. Speaking of which, here's a nebula, and then we'll be able to go right from there to the store. So that's awesome. Let's do that. Nothing here at all. Okay. We can actually hit here as well before going to the store, so we should do it, because, as always, we want to go to the store with as much money as possible. Let's go ahead and attack. Without functioning sensors, it's impossible to tell what's inside. We have a slug, man. That's the whole point. Okay, this guy has a drone as well as a beam and an ion cannon. That's going to be interesting, but I don't think he has much of a chance here. So let's, as always, yeah, this is a beam drone, which means he cannot affect my shields at all unless they go down. But if my shields go down, then he can do some damage. They have they're fucked. I don't think this ship is able to damage me. So let's just go straight for their shields with the burst laser. As soon as the shields go down, we'll use the whole beam to do as much damage as possible. Good shit. Shields are fully down. Weapons are partially down. These guys have no chance at this point. It's already over. Which is great for us, because then we can get some nice loot out of it. And that is the end of them. So we got 23 scrap from that, as well as nothing. Okay. But that's okay, we got a lot of scrap. We now have 91 scrap to visit the store with, which is not enough for everything great, but it's enough for a lot of great things. And unfortunately, they don't seem to have too much. But, what if we could get drone control? We could just get drone control right now. The problem with drone control is you have to spend so much money on fucking drone parts. So I'm not generally a huge fan of that. I think I would rather just upgrade my ship. So we're going to sell the drones that we have, because those aren't awesome. The defense drone is pretty good, but I don't know, man. Let's also go ahead and fix a lot of the ship. Just get us back in the green. And then let's go ahead and upgrade the ship a little bit. So we could definitely use a little bit more engines, for sure. Let's do that one more time. So engines are an underrated upgrade for sure. We also want another level of doors, and that's going to do it for our scrap. But that's awesome. We're now much more powerful. If we look at our evade chance, it's up to 30%. So 30% of shots that are not beams will just straight out miss us, which is great. So let's go ahead and just continue along toward the exit here. I think we'll probably just like follow this path, and if we have some more time, we might do a little bit more exploring. Definitely don't want to accidentally get caught in the rebel fleet, though. We got a rebel automated scout. What are we gonna do? Well, I'm thinking attack their weapons and everything else as well. Destroy everything they hold dear. That was not very hard. That's what she said. Oh. Anyway, so that's some nice stuff there, and we'll continue onward. So the door system, I'm not sure if I explained this, but having better doors is really nice, because it makes it so that when people invade our ship, it's much more difficult for them to get around, which means we can much more easily starve them of oxygen. This is an energy shield, which means that we want to use our hull beam on it initially to break it down a little bit more. Not totally sure how the mechanics of beams on energy shields work, but I know that it does work. You know, that's going to be a lot of damage. I love these ships with these like convoluted little knots of rooms, because beams can just tear through them. So as always, we'll just wait for our stuff to charge up. And okay, good. We got their energy shield fully down, and now on the next turn we'll be able to do some more severe damage. Of course, we want to wait until our hull beam is mostly charged before we start attacking here. Let's go ahead and go for the shields first, because that will allow us to get more hull damage done. There we go. Had to keep on pausing and unpausing sporadically until one of my bolts actually hit. Now let's destroy everything. Wow, one shot. Alright. Sorry about that, but you guys were kind of assholes anyway. So we got a lot more stuff there. Good stuff all around. Let's go ahead. We should be able to do this instead. Really? Again? Alright, well... again, we'll do the same exact thing, basically. Attack their... well, attack anything. It doesn't really matter where the burst laser goes at this point. And then just rake the whole beam across the largest number of rooms we can. Ah, we can see the little dude moving around in there. I forgot about that. So they only have 2 crew members, which is going to be probably a bad time for them. Ah, man, they managed to light me on fire with a missile, but that's okay. If we just open the doors, we should be totally fine. We again took off their entire energy shield already. Let's go ahead and close the doors. Hopefully that misses. We do have a 30% chance for it to miss, but I guess those aren't fantastic odds. Let's go ahead and attack the shields again. And again, do our familiar attack that hits several different rooms at once. Powering up their FTL. Too bad. Not gonna happen, sorry. Ah, they got one more missile off, come on. Alright, so we'll fix the shields before we get going here, as well as powering up the med bay so that this guy can get a little bit more health as soon as the shields are fixed. Probably could have done with sending the slug in there to help him, but hey. So now we have 106 scrap. Is there anything else that we would like to upgrade at this point? I mean, as always, we're looking for more shield bars, but we would need 150 scrap for that because, of course, you know, it's 100 for the upgrade, but then we need 2 power bars for that as well, or else we'll just be taking them back out of engines. Let's see here. Sensors are usually nice, but given that I have a slug, I feel like I don't really need them. Autopilot I never really go for because it gives you... It just makes it better when the pilot isn't in the seat, and you should never have the pilot out of his seat. That's always a bad call, in my experience. Let's go ahead and get another weapons bar, actually, so that I can keep Artemis powered up at all times, just in case I need it, because we're getting to that part in the game where we might want to use some missiles to get through tougher defenses. So I'm going to avoid using them, obviously, because missiles are expensive, but it's good to have the option without having to turn off something else and charge them up. Let's go ahead and check out this distress beacon. Let's go ahead and check out this guy. This guy could kill somebody, couldn't he? Whatever. I don't know which one of these I should do. Let's go ahead and invite him to join our crew. Awesome. Alright, well that worked out really well. We have a Zoltan as well now, which is cool. That gives us an extra energy bar that we can passively add. So, for example, I can't quite afford to upgrade anything at this point. It sucks that I just bought that energy bar because I could just put him in the weapons room and not have to worry about it. I guess we can just keep him in the med bay to keep that powered up for now. Not really much else he's good for. But next time we want to upgrade something, we'll just leave off a power bar because we'll be able to use him for that power bar instead. Excuse me for my constant coughing. Still sick. The Zoltan stationed near this beacon are happy to receive you as you give them a formal tour of their ship. You spy some local star charts and mentally log the details. Cool. Alright, so we just spied on them. There's a store all the way up there. Man, that was the worst time to get that beacon. We're right next to the exit already, so we can't really make any use of it. We are going to go to this distress beacon. We're not going to accidentally get caught in the rebels again. I know what I'm doing, don't worry about it. These guys have a defense system. Man, there's something we can do, but we don't have the right equipment for this. But we might as well try to destroy it from a distance. Okay, they're not very happy with me, but we stole some shit from them, so whatever. Fuck them, I guess. We should be able to make it to this beacon as well, so let's do that. And then we'll head to the exit afterwards. Why do they want to dock? Let's try docking with them. I feel good about taking risks right now, because I have a lot of crew members and stuff. Okay, yeah, they're just going to attack me, that's fine. I mean, I have a feeling we're going to come out of this one okay. Let's go ahead and just attack with everything to get their energy shields offline. What's the best way to do this one? I think like that is going to be ideal. Just kind of practicing my my setup for when we get through their energy shield. They got missiles, and they missed. That's why they call them missiles. You guys get it? Because they missed with the missiles. I'll be here all week. Wow, they missed again. Jeez, that's lucky as hell. Let's just go ahead and drop some more shit in there. We can't really use the whole beam at this point because we need to get their stuff down. That was good. We took down their weapons a little bit. Oh, and paused. Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh well, we'll deal with that breach a little bit later. Shouldn't be a big problem. Let's go ahead and attack the shields, and then do some crazy shit like this. What? That was a test? Come on. That's not a very good test. You tried to fucking kill us. Oh well, anyway, whatever. So we got a second Zoltan, which is crazy. I was very lucky. I can't help but think that that guy might be lying about his test. It seems pretty silly to me. But anyway, where should we put this Zoltan? He's got a bunch of extra energy that I don't need for anything. Yeah, Fish gets back to the pilot room. And we just got extra Zoltan in case this shit happens. Let's go ahead. We can upgrade our engines, but I'd kind of rather go for another thing of shields first. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Another 5% evade chance. It's fine with me, and we can just send a Zoltan back there to facilitate that. So next time we get 100 scrap, though, we definitely want a shield upgrade. And let's go ahead and jump to the exit. And like I said, we're still totally safe. Oh, nice. They're going to sell us super cheap fuel. We're going to buy as much as we possibly can. And then we are going to jump to the NG Homeworlds. NG Homeworlds, or Homeworlds in general, always a good place to go because that's generally where you can unlock ships. And you know what? That's a little over half an hour. I think that's a good part to end, or a good point to end this episode of Let's Play FTL Faster Than Light. Hopefully you guys enjoy the little return of this series. I'm not sure how long it's going to go, but you know, I had fun for this episode, so I can see it going for at least a few more episodes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.